Good evening, Malden. Welcome to TMZ, the Malden Zone. I'm your host, Joe Piantadosi. I'm not sure which camera I'm looking at tonight.
That one, maybe?
There we go. Nice to be here today. Today is Wednesday, 7/11. Not to be confused with that convenience store chain, but it is July 11th, 2012. Nice to be here in the midst of the summer. Summer has started. Hope everybody had a nice 4th of July last week. It was a weird holiday. It was the middle of the week, and it was last week was like a dead down week. I found some people just took the 4th off, which was unlikely though. Most people either took the first couple of days off, which was like the 2nd, 3rd, and the 4th, and they came back to work on the 5th. Others that I know took the 5th and the 6th off. And then still others took the entire week off. So to try to get business done last week was very difficult to say the least. But we had beautiful weather for the most part. Hopefully everybody had a nice holiday week. You can't say weekend, you say weekend. It's funny because, most holidays change to Mondays, as you know. I think that started in the 50s or 60s, whenever it was. Maybe later, but it is nice to celebrate the holiday the day of the event. Of course, for those that watched the Esplanade concert, that was a first. Thunderstorms came through. They had to evacuate the Esplanade and move everyone into the Star Drive tunnel, which was extremely hot and uncomfortable. I'm glad I never made out there. I used to do boats out on the Charles River before it got really crazy, and that stopped about 20 years ago. So anyway, but hope everybody had a nice 4th. I'm going to read a PSA and then we're going to start our show. But there's an event coming up sponsored by the Bread of Life, which is right here in Malden. It's a great organization, and they're having their annual Bread of Life golf tournament, and it happens to be held this coming Monday, July 16th, starting at 8 a.m., bright and early. And it's at a great spot. It's the Mount Hood Golf Club in Melrose, which I have attended and been. And it's a beautiful facility. It's close to Malden, which is really nice. The event features prizes, gift certificates, raffles to benefit the less fortunate in our local communities. The tournament begins with a complimentary breakfast at Mount Hood and will be followed by a great luncheon at Montvale Plaza in Stoneham immediately following the golf. The cost is $125 per golfer, which includes the use of a golf cart, the awards, and the breakfast and lunch banquet. For those who cannot attend the golf, or if you're not a golfer, you can just attend the luncheon, which is only $25, which I think is a bargain. And you're eligible for gift prizes and raffles and all that at Montvale Plaza in Stoneham. And your participation in this event helps achieve the mission of Bread of Life, which is one of the largest distributors of food in the greater Boston area and the greater Boston Food Bank Network. 2011, Bread of Life provided nearly 900,000 meals to needy families in local communities north of Boston at an average cost of less than 50 cents per meal. Please join the Bread of Life, even as a sponsor of the event. If you can't golf, but you want to help out in some way, if you can't attend or you don't golf, you can take advantage of some sponsorships. And for $100, you can sponsor a tee or a green with your sign, your logo, if you're a business or even an individual. $300 you can sponsor the registration table, and for $400 you can sponsor the pre-golf breakfast. It goes up to actually $500 is a sponsor golf with gift bags with your name in the gift bag, and $2,000 you can sponsor a golf cart with antenna flags identifying your support. Your participation allows Bread of Life to continue helping the less fortunate. Bread of Life serves 10 local communities, including ours here in Malden, also Everett, Medford, Melrose, North Reading, Saugus, Stoneham, Wakefield, and Winchester. In advance, thank you for your support, and a special thanks to the proud luncheon sponsor, Marty's Catering in Montvale Plaza. Actually, Marty's Catering is the owner of Montvale Plaza. It used to be the Ciroli family that owned the Montvale Plaza and the Chateau de Villes, and they sold out many years ago. And Marty's Caterer, a great company out of Medford, took over the Montvale Plaza. They had some good bread too, actually. They were customers and good friends. But anyway, again, it's Monday, July 16th. The Bread of Life Annual Golf Tournament. Shotgun start 8 a.m. Breakfast earlier. lunch after, so please, I'll give you a phone number you can actually call. Call the Bread of Life at 781-397-0404. Again, that number is 781-397-0404. It's still not too late to sign up and ask for Gabriella when you call. So thank you very much. Today I have no stranger to my show as my guest. He's become a real force here in the city of Malden. He's the executive director of the Malden Chamber of Commerce, Ted Coates. Ted, pleasure to have you here.
Good to be here again.
We're going to talk a little bit about the chamber and what you're doing, but the focus today, I want to talk about the farmers market. But first, you're hysterical. I think the more I get to know you, the funnier. And I don't think you try to be. There are certain people that try to be funny all the time. I don't think you try to be funny. You just have a very good sense of humor. I loved the vignettes, if you will. I attended the annual dinner at the Malden Chamber at Anthony's, which was a very nice event just a couple of weeks back, and I really enjoyed the montage of clips and ads you did over the year to hype the events.
Well, that wasn't me. That was my cousin. My cousin's very talented.
Yeah.
He comes in and does some stuff for the chamber.
Yeah.
We appreciate.
You guys
all his
look
work.
identical too.
I know. People say that. I don't know.
Do you
what
remember
it is.
Bewitched? You had the evil cousin that
yeah,
looked that
I-
was.
I think that's it. I don't know which one I am though.
That's fine. Now you also mentioned you will not be participating in the Bread of Life golf tournament. And why did you tell me you cannot?
Well, this is for public safety. I think that I should not be.
Yeah.
I've been banned from most golf courses in the Western Hemisphere.
Yeah.
I think I nearly, when I tried to take up golf, it's one thing people, what is it, chip one way and whatever
Slice.
the other. Well, what with me it was chip, slice, chip, slice.
funny.
And it never went the same
Yeah.
way twice. So, and then one time, a friend of mine I think he was at the angle that you are. I was hitting the ball that way, and he had his golf bag in front of him, and I managed to hit his golf bag. Thank God it was in the way.
Well, funny. It's funny. I don't consider myself a golfer, though I do golf. It's funny because occasionally I'll do okay and never great. I don't still have the time. Unfortunately, I do it a lot for customers. A lot of our customers have charity events, and I'll do it. And it's, this idea of fun to me, it's so long and time consuming, and to be in a tournament, not to knock tournaments, but it's about a 6-hour event, and it's just, I can think of other things that I'd rather be lying on a beach for 6 hours. You get sun, it's socializing. I'd rather be in a bar with these people, or But anyway, so maybe about a dozen years ago or so, with a couple of my friends in the food industry, we decided to all take up golf, and we were going to Middleton at the driving range on 114, and we actually eventually we decided to go to the range and just play, just hit some balls, and then we did the 9-hole course out there. Actually, we had eventually got an instructor, but we went up to the range for several. I think we did it on Mondays, and I'm up there, and I'm hitting the ball. Talk about slicing, and unbeknownst to me, Jim Rice, I was a Hall of Famer. He wasn't then. Big guy, big guy, and he was about three slots down from me. And someone was, hey, that's Jim Rice. Oh yeah, it is. No kidding. And I'm hitting, and for the most part, most of them are going straight. Well, I wind up and I hit the ball, and it went zigzagged, and it crossed over, and it almost took his kneecaps out. He actually
that
had
makes
to
me feel
jump.
better.
He had to jump up, and then he looked like an angry man. He, fortunately, people say, "Oh, but he's a beginner. Please forgive him." I apologized. Did not smile. Was not happy. Didn't know me, thank God. And I don't think he's ever going to watch
You gave him a
this
different
show.
name.
But it was embarrassing. He looked like he thought I did it intentionally, obviously. But I saw the anger and the rage in him. But anyway, I felt like when the players clear out of the dugout.